Hey guys, happy Wednesday. I am so happy to be home today, this morning, and not have to step out till at least later. It is gross outside. It's gross outside, but I love when days are like this because especially if I get to stay inside, I love it. Um, the only thing I'm not loving about this these days is like I have arthritis like in both of my knees. So when I was younger, anyway, sidebar, I was gonna pull some cards. Uh like you would always hear like people say, oh, my knees or my hips or my this or my that, they're aching, oh, it's gonna rain, or oh my god, it's gonna be so cold. um and I'd be like, is that really a thing? And now that I'm actually having to deal with that, it's like, yeah, it's really a fucking thing. My knees have been achy for days, um, along with other shit that's going on. Yeah, I haven't forgotten. I have to finish the readings I started last week. It's just energetically not been a great past few days. Physically, I haven't been feeling the greatest. So I generally don't like to do readings when I'm feeling like that. But yeah, I will definitely get back to them and finish them off. So I hope that you guys are doing well. I hope that if you don't have to be outside, you're not. But I wanted to pull a card for a message of the day. Like, we are currently in Mercury retrograde. And I guess a little more on that is that, I feel like I came across someone and they were talking about like the big energy of this Mercury retrograde is keeping silent, and not to the point where it causes you chaos, obviously, because you're not a fucking doormat. But being more careful with, right? Because Mercury in retrograde is typically, right, all that can go wrong will go wrong, and people normally like become really frantic, like, oh my god, it's Mercury in retrograde, you know how are we gonna, you're gonna fucking make it through. You just got to be a little more careful. So when this person was talking about being silent, what I took from that was just not being silent, but being just a little more careful, if that's like even how you would word that. A little carefuler, I don't even know if that's a word. Being more mindful, right? Being more mindful, we can say that, of like what you're saying in different settings. But how I feel it's don't show your whole fucking hand. I feel like whoever this message is for, or whatever, whoever resonates with this, is like, you tend to be someone who shows your hands really quickly. And because this is happening in Leo season, what I'm taking from this is, from what I know of Leos, because I know a few personally, my oldest son, actually the most personal I know, is a Leo. He just turned 20. They cannot help themselves. It's like having them stay shut in a situation where they feel is unjust, like there's injustice, is like nearly damn well impossible. They always have something to say, and please take no offense if you're a Leo and you're seeing this. I love my Leos. They just are very prideful people, and not in like the weird, well, they can be if they're like not in their like elevated or like expanded version of themselves, but they just take no shit from anyone. And what I'm getting from this Mercury retrograde is typically, and this is across the board, this is not just for Leos, I'm resonating with people who just take no shit. And it's not to say take shit, but it's just sit back, be more observant. Just be careful. Just be careful with what you're saying. You may be put in a situation where you feel like you have to say something, but do you? But do you? Just hold off. Just hold off. All right, let's see what message we have from the Spirit Animal deck. One of my beloved Oracle decks. I definitely need to get more Oracle decks. I have quite a few tarot ones. I need to get more oracles, but this is one of my favorites for sure. We have Boar. Boar. Being pig-headed, right? Be careful of not becoming pig-headed. I feel like in the sense of like, I'm hearing britches. That's obviously not how the fuck I talk. Too big for your britches. Like, it's really giving like, this is across the board. This is not just for Leos. It's giving like, just sit back. Just allow yourself to be humbled. I'm connecting and resonating with like boastful, prideful people, and there's absolutely zero shit wrong with that. But in this season of Mercury retrograde, bring it down a notch, just a smidge. There's something that you have to see, something that has to pass, that you being that way probably won't allow, and it has to happen. There's a message here, so I'm going to read it. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage. Now, don't mince these words. Confidence and courage doesn't mean loudest in the room. You can be confident and courageous while still remaining in your place. Not as in like in your place, the space that is designated for you in that time. Face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. This is the energy that we're currently in. Something that's not. And is it boars? No, I'm thinking of like those Hannibal Lecter. Are those boars? I don't know. It's early. Sorry, my brain is still not functioning all the way. Yeah, I'm still sipping my coffee. But yeah, this is the energy we're in. I'm hoping to finish up those readings by the end of the week. So yeah, I'll be back, guys. Be safe, be well, take care.